Remember how I said that I was hopefully done with this dress? I was only joking at the time, but the snap came off. It was literally the day after I had fixed the straps. And the second half of it is stuck to the skirt. Here it is. I'll have to replace that, which means seam ripping the bottom and going in through this access hole to place a new snap in the corner. I was able to find the same size of snaps, but just not the same exact type. They're all out of this one, which makes sense since it was put on clearance. But now I have this little tool. I don't think I can use it because of the position of the snap. I only had to seam rip part of the top stitching to access the hole. It was difficult to see the thread. Then it was just a matter of fishing out the old prong. Unfortunately, I don't think I can reuse this one. If you see, the prongs are all bent out of shape, and I don't think I can get a good, tight connection with it anymore. Here is the new prong next to the old one. You can see how they're supposed to be straight. Like I said, I can't use this tool because I don't have access to the side of the fabric, but here's how it would be used. Right here is where the prong will go for both sides. And this is the socket part. It would go face down and fit onto here. And obviously this would be in the fabric, but you would close them together and they would go into each other. And here's the prong. And it fits just like that, and it's the same concept. This would be stuck into the fabric. You'd close it on top and they'd match up perfectly. You'd still have to hammer. I fed the new prong into the bib for the overall. It was hard because the prongs wanted to get stuck on the fabric. Before connecting the two halves of the snap together, I held it up to the existing snap on the waistband to make sure it was in the right spot. I was in fact able to use the blue tool that came with the snap kit. Instead of the normal way with both sides of the tool, I used only half of it to pound the snaps together. I did one final check by snapping everything together. My final step was to close the opening by top stitching.